Hey guys, my name's Stan. I work for PFF and I'm going to show you guys some secrets into how we grade people like Patrick Mahomes versus other QBs in the league. And it's because you guys keep complaining all over Twitter, and I'm about tired of hearing the complaints, so I'm going to break down multiple plays from QBs over this past week of football and explain to you why they are so much better than Patrick Mahomes. So let's get into this video. So we're going to start off with this touchdown pass by Josh Allen. Just a little quick slant, but it was in double coverage. I'm going to rank this pass really high, really elite. That's why. On this next throw, this is where Josh Allen scrambles to the right, and it was complete broken coverage by Jalen Ramsey, but we don't really care. Josh Allen threw a great ball, even though Diggs had to fall down for it, and extra points for the taunting and slapping his head. We really like that play. Broken coverage, we don't factor that. It doesn't matter. Basically, Josh Allen is very good, and I want you guys to get that through your head. Now, this is, on the other hand, a Patrick Mahomes touchdown. We're going to look at this. Now, he had guys breathing down his neck as he throws this pass. A dangerous pass, a little bit wobbly even. And the most dangerous part about this pass is that Jody Fortson, he had to move forward 1 foot for the ball. So again, let's watch it one more time. Just a very dangerous play. Like, this guy was breathing down Mahomes' neck, tackled him. Mahomes just recklessly lobbed it up, and somehow Fortson came down with it. Now, I want to show you a different play from Tannehill, on the other hand, okay? This guy is elite. You see this? That's a perfect TD right there. Nobody was in his face. His O-line was protecting him just fine. He makes a great play over the head of a defender that wasn't even looking at the ball. That guy was actually lost, but that's an elite play. We score that play very highly on our grading system that we do. And if you disagree, I don't care, because I'm right. Anyway, we're going to move on here. This is a play, another TD pass from Patrick Mahomes, kind of a lazy throw, if we're going to be honest. There is another defender right in his face as he just lazily lofts it up with the sidearm. And if you pause right here on this clip, right there on this frame, look at that. Number 9 had his hand up in the air and almost touched the ball. Very freaking dangerous. We're going to dock a few points on Mahomes' pass for that one. Now I want to break down this wide open TD pass from Kirk Cousins and show you why it's so much better than the ones from Patrick Mahomes. Now, this pass here, it's all credit to Cousins, because Cousins faked for about 1/10 of a second that he was going to do a run. It was a play action pass, and he faked it for a good 1/10 of a second. It caused the defense to bite, resulting in a wide open touchdown in which he does the gritty for a celebration. So I'm actually going to take that up an extra point for the gritty. Now, Mahomes on this play, the wide open pass to CEH, we're going to credit that all to Andy Reid and his brilliant coaching and his scheme. It just allowed CEH to get open, and we're going to dock Mahomes here because he did not pretend to do a play action RPO of any kind to CEH when he ran by. And another reason why I'm going to be docking this play is because CEH's end zone celebration was a shrug, and that is not nearly as talented of a touchdown celebration as the gritty. So that's why when you look and we kind of break down this play, even though it was wide open, it's not as simple as it seems. Kirk Cousins faked with some good play action, the gritty celebration. That was very good. Mahomes, on the other hand, it was not so good. Here's one from Jameis Winston in which he almost throws an interception, but I want to break this play down because it's actually not his fault. He threw a perfect pass, and the cornerback just made a great play on it. So we don't fault Winston for that, and that's actually a positively graded play for Winston here. He can't help that the cornerback made a good play, okay? Now, Mahomes, on the other hand, on this play here, where he has to turn to his left, and he threw up a ball that he probably shouldn't have, right, to Noah Gray, but Noah Gray had to basically pry it out of this man's hands. It was a very poor choice by Mahomes to even attempt this pass. we're definitely going to dock him about 5 points for that one. Meanwhile, we have Josh Allen. I'm going to break down. We all know his first interception. It wasn't his fault. He was playing like Tom Brady, like this whole game. Very elite, making the perfect plays. That one interception where it hit the receiver's hand and then it got like stolen out of his hand. Josh Allen had nothing to do with that. We all know that. But I want to break down the second play and I want to show you guys why this also was not Josh Allen's fault and why it's not a negative play for Allen. Look at this. When he threw that ball, the wide receiver was supposed to step up to catch that pass, and he didn't. He failed to deliver. Josh Allen delivered. The receiver did not. So Josh Allen actually gets a positive grade for this play. I hope that makes sense. And this is why I'm doing this video, to show you here at PEF that it's not biased. It's just obvious when you look at the game film and you break it down granularly, this is the results that you get. So you got questions, we got answers over here. Now, I want to talk about some scramble plays. And Mahomes, he's often reckless at times. If you look at this play, he scrambles to his left. The first problem with this play is he's right-handed. And he's scrambling to his left. He's not going to throw the ball with his left hand unless it's against Von Miller and the Broncos. And we will definitely negatively grade that play. Very reckless play, by the way. But on this play, he scrambles to his left in a very dangerous sidearm to a wide open Sky Moore. And Sky was very open here because Andy Reid's very smart about getting receivers open. So that's all credit to Andy Reid. Mahomes, that's a very reckless play. That's almost a negative grade in our book, if I'm going to be honest with you. Meanwhile, this is a scramble to the left by Tannehill by the book. This is how you should do it. He scrambles out to the left, makes a very nice veteran move, and just throws it into the crowd. This is no risk of interception, okay? No risk of positive yards either, but we don't really care. That was a perfect pass out of bounds, a positive play for Tannehill. Now, the next play I want to look at is Josh Allen and his scramble play that I really want to show you how elite Josh Allen is, because while you have Tannehill and Mahomes scrambling to their left, not good. You have Josh Allen scrambling to the right. Why? Because he's right-handed. So we factor this into our grading system. This is a very high IQ play by Josh Allen here. And he hits this receiver, only for like 5 yards, but it was perfectly in stride. If you look at it from this angle, the receiver did not have to slow down at all. It was a perfectly placed ball by Josh Allen. So we're going to give him the highest grade of the scrambles out of those 3. Now, this pass from Patrick Mahomes, you're going to think, oh, well, that's wide open. Well, that's because Andy Reid is pretty much a genius. And I put most of that also on the lack of preparation for the Cardinals. So very little credit actually to Mahomes on this one. And if you look at that angle, it was underthrown. Look at this again. It was slightly underthrown. Kelsey had to slow down and turn back for it. So I know it resulted in like a 25-yard pass and all that good stuff, but not so good. I'm going to show you another fault of Mahomes that he does a lot. He's actually going to scramble to his right, which I did suggest you do for a higher grade like Josh Allen did. But the problem here is Mahomes chooses to throw the ball to an open receiver. And he even uses his eyes to kind of get the receiver away and open up Travis Kelsey. But that's dangerous. And I'm going to dock some points because he chose not to run it. Okay, he chose not to run it and put his body on the line. Mahomes should probably have tried to run for a touchdown there instead of finding the open receiver to get them to the 2. And then the next play, of course, was a 1-yard touchdown, which we didn't grade very heavily because it was only a 1-yarder. And even though Mahomes got them all the way to the 1-yard line 6 times, we don't care. Now, this play, on the other hand, is something he probably should take note of, and this is Josh Allen scrambling here. Instead of throwing to an open receiver right there in the middle of the field, we don't care about open receivers sometimes because that results in a lower QB grade, okay? So instead, Josh Allen chose to run it for 5 yards, put his body on the line, probably even shortening his overall lifespan in the NFL, but higher grade for that play, okay? I hope this makes sense as I'm explaining this. Now, let's get into these other ones. This is a great thrown ball by Winston into coverage, perfectly placed, very elite, high-level play. Look at that. He split perfectly, boom. Great throw by Winston. Another example here, it's a great play action pass by Tannehill, and we give him extra points for making a throw like this that puts his wide receiver's body in jeopardy. That was a very great pass by Tannehill, high level IQ play. Meanwhile, you have Mahomes here, who kind of makes a dangerous throw here into double coverage. I don't know why he would throw it like this. That's pretty risky. I do give more credit to Travis Kelce on this play, but dangerous throw by Mahomes. We're not going to grade that one nearly as positive as the other two for the obvious reasons that I showed you. And then I want to show you something that's not talked about much from Josh Allen in this game against the Rams, and it's a reason why we gave him a pretty decent score. Here on this play, when he runs, he gets grabbed by one leg, and then if we slow it down, he actually humps Jalen Ramsey, I believe, right on the face mask. And that is a high-level IQ play that no quarterback other than Josh Allen is going to do. So you can see from this angle, he gets tackled, grabbed by one leg, and then Josh Allen humps him like 3 times and then jumps up and says, "What's up? I'm Josh Allen, one of the best QBs in the league." So us here at PFF, we just want to reflect that. We want to be honest and as transparent as possible. Next time, instead of arguing with you guys, just saying, you go do the film and prove it to us why we are right, we're going to do more of these breakdowns in here. Redbeard, Cole, that guy, he gave me access to his studio, to his channel, so I can show you guys the truth behind our grading system, our formula, and show you why it is completely legit. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up, sub to this channel for more accurate PFF, non-biased breakdowns like this. And until next time, let's go. Let's freaking go. How about those?